So Daredevil Born Again Season 2 has only 2 episodes left. We got episode 7 and episode 8. And with the show coming to an end, I thought I would go ahead and talk about just how the show will end, because I haven't seen the whole episode or all 8 episodes like some people have, but I thought I would go ahead and just give my theories on how I think the show could end, because I got like 2 main theories and they both kind of relate to each other. Basically, it is of Matt Murdock, because as we know, for season 3, Matt Murdock is going to get arrested. We've seen set photos of season 3 of Born Again, which is currently being filmed, obviously. We've all seen that leaked image of Mike Coulter and who else was it? Deborah Ann Woll, and of course Charlie Cox as Daredevil. We all seen that image of them in a prison with Matt in the orange jumpsuit, I'm pretty sure is what it is. But he's basically in a prison outfit. So season 2 is going to end with Matt Murdock getting arrested. But the question is, how will he get arrested? Now, like I said, I got 2 theories that kind of both relate to how Matt Murdock will get arrested, because one way or another, bro's going to jail. And I feel like the one that I'm leaning towards the most is the first one, but after seeing episode 6, I am kind of thinking about the second option being an option as well. So, the first option that I have is that Matt Murdock gets revealed as Daredevil to the world, and that is either through Kingpin or that is through someone maybe in the anti-vigilante task force. I don't think it'll be through Bullseye, because as we know, they're keeping Bullseye hostage. As we know, Matt Murdock and Kieran Page, well, I mean, by the end of episode 6, it is most likely just Matt Murdock keeping Bullseye hostage. So I don't think it is going to be Bullseye who reveals the identity of Matt Murdock as Daredevil to the world, but I feel like it is most likely going to be either Kingpin or someone in that area of, like, the mayor, whether it is Buck or whether it is someone in the anti-vigilante task force. That one of them could possibly reveal the identity of Matt Murdock as Daredevil, because as we know, Kingpin knows that Matt Murdock is Daredevil, but everyone else doesn't know that Matt Murdock is Daredevil. So I feel like maybe out of spite, because of what happened with Vanessa's death in episode 4, it could lead to Kingpin revealing the identity of Matt Murdock as Daredevil, because he almost kind of was leaning towards that in one of the earlier episodes when he was talking about vigilantes and Matt Murdock being missing. He was like, Matt Murdock is, and everyone was like, is he going to do it? Because I'm pretty sure the people in, like, the mayor area, like, I think Sheila and, like, Daniel or whatever, I think they know Matt Murdock is also Daredevil, maybe. I'm not 100% sure if they know that he's Daredevil, but Kingpin definitely does know that Matt Murdock is Daredevil. So I feel like, he was going to reveal that Kingpin, or that Matt was Daredevil, but then he chose not to, because obviously Vanessa hadn't died yet, so he had no reason to call out Matt Murdock as Daredevil. But because Daredevil and Bullseye, mainly Bullseye, but also kind of Daredevil as well, were responsible for the death of Vanessa, I feel like it could lead to Kingpin revealing the identity of Matt Murdock as Daredevil. But if not him, then probably maybe someone else within the area of Kingpin could reveal that Matt Murdock is Daredevil. So that's option number 1. And then obviously Matt will get arrested for being a vigilante, because, vigilantes are bad. Option number 2, however, I feel like is a bit more plausible, judging by how episode 6 ended. And that is, of course, Karen Page getting discovered by Officer Powell at the end of episode 6, because she was walking around out in public with a wig on and everything, and then her wig ends up, like, falling off, and then Officer Powell ends up finding her, and so, she's obviously getting arrested. So I feel like with episode 6, the way that episode ended, it could be that episode 7, now by the time I'm recording this, episode 7 has not came out yet, because it is currently still Monday, April 27th, but by the time I upload this, episode 7 will have either already came out or is about to come out. So, because I might upload this in the afternoon, and the show usually comes out, or the episodes usually come out around like 7 or 8 p.m. So, by the time I upload this, episode 7 will either already came out or almost have came out. So I don't know yet whether or not what is going to happen in episode 7. But judging by how episode 6 ended, it is very likely that Karen is going to end up getting arrested for obviously what happened in episode 1 or season 1 of Daredevil Born Again, where she was kind of related to the whole like vigilante thing and how both of them went into hiding. So she is obviously, a major, what's the word that I'm looking for? Vigilante, I guess. She's also technically considered a vigilante by the Anti-Vigilante Task Force. So, yeah, she's most likely going to get arrested in episode 7. And then, I'm pretty sure there's going to be like a courtroom scene in season 2 of Born Again. We've seen it in trailers, I'm pretty sure, because we've seen like an image of Matt Murdock in a courtroom, or like a scene of Matt Murdock in a courtroom that is for season 2 of Born Again. So, I feel like there's going to be a courtroom scene either in episode 7 or in episode 8, and I feel like maybe that is where Matt Murdock himself will either reveal the identity that he himself is Daredevil. He might reveal it to the world himself and just like, turn himself in so that Karen won't get arrested, because in the season 3 photo that Mike Coulter posted, it only shows Matt Murdock in prison. It doesn't show Karen Page in prison as well, because we've seen the photo of the three of them together, and it only shows Matt in an orange jumpsuit or a jumpsuit. It doesn't show Karen Page in an orange jumpsuit, just Matt. So I feel like maybe what happens is that Karen Page will like be about to get arrested, but then Matt Murdock will either show up to court or he will already be there and he'll be like, you know what, take me instead, don't arrest her, and he'll turn himself in, and he'll either reveal himself as Daredevil to the world, or he'll just keep it a secret, and he'll just be like, you know what, take me, don't take her, you know what I'm saying? That kind of situation. Those are the two theories that I'm leaning towards the most, because I feel like those are the most likely options to happen. I don't really see, or I don't really know how else the show could come to an end, judging by what we're leading to. So I feel like those two options are the most likely. Either Matt Murdock turns himself in willingly, or Kingpin or someone else reveals the identity of Daredevil to the world, and he ends up getting arrested for it. So yeah, those are my main two theories on how Matt Murdock gets arrested and how Daredevil Born Again Season 2 comes to an end, because either way, Bro's going to jail. Because we've seen it in the Season 3 set photos, Bro is going to jail. So yeah, and it's also been stated by Charlie Cox that he's done fight scenes in, like, not in the costume. He's just done fight scenes as Matt Murdock. So I feel like that's another option where, he gets revealed as Daredevil to the world. So that could be why he's doing the fight scenes as Matt Murdock. Or maybe it's just because he's in a prison, and so he's trying to break out of the prison. Because I also talked about this in my Defenders video, where I talked about how the Defenders could come back in Season 3, and it's how, like, they are the ones to break Matt Murdock out of prison. And so I feel like maybe he's just done fight scenes as, like, himself in a prison. Maybe. I don't know. But, yeah, that's basically all I got for this video. We are only 33... 33? Yes. I'm pretty sure that's right. 33 subscribers away from 700. We are 667, so if you haven't subscribed yet, make sure to subscribe. And I'm trying to get back on track on videos, because I've been kind of slacking a bit on videos lately. That's because there hasn't really been much to talk about, but news has been picking back up. I was debating going to see that new Michael Jackson biopic, but I don't know if I will see that or not, because I did mention that in my previous video that I would probably do a review for the Michael Jackson movie, but I still haven't gotten around to seeing that movie yet, because I don't know if I, like, really want to see that movie, you know what I'm saying? But, I don't know. We'll see what happens. Yeah, either way, Matt Murdock is going to jail by the end of Season 2 of Born Again, whether he gets revealed as Kingpin or he willingly turns himself in. We'll just have to wait and see. But I've been really liking Born Again Season 2 so far. Some people have been saying that it's kind of underwhelming. I don't really know what they're talking about, because me, myself, have been enjoying this show. I think I still like Season 1 a bit more over Season 2, but Season 2 is still pretty dang solid, I'm not gonna lie. But, yeah, I am very much looking forward to Season 3 and what they're gonna do with the Defenders coming back, like Luke Cage, Iron Fist, Jessica Jones. I am looking forward to seeing all three of them return, because with this season, it has just been Jessica Jones. So for next season, we'll have all four of the Defenders. But yeah, anyways, I feel like it's going to wrap it up for this video. You guys let me know what you think and how Born Again Season 2 will come to an end. But I think that's going to wrap it up, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.